She only wanted to license a song. That's how it started. My Tears Ricochet featured on the soundtrack for It Ends With Us, a film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. Directed by Justin Baldoni, starring Blake Lively. Seemed like a solid project. Smooth, until it wasn't. Because now Taylor's name is on a subpoena. She's being dragged into a legal war that's not really about her. But that might change her public image forever. Let's rewind a bit. December 2024. Blake Lively accuses Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment on the set of It Ends With Us, the kind of accusation that shatters careers overnight. But Baldoni fires back. Not just a denial, but a counterattack. He sues Blake for defamation. And not just Blake. Her husband, Ryan Reynolds, her publicist, and reportedly anyone he claims helped orchestrate what he calls a smear campaign. The lawsuit? $400 million. And then somehow, Taylor Swift gets caught in the crossfire. How? According to Baldoni's legal team, Blake used her close friendship with Taylor to influence decisions on set. Specifically, they say Blake leveraged Taylor's support to push Baldoni into accepting script rewrites that Taylor allegedly praised. That praise? Now part of court evidence. One message, one opinion, and suddenly Taylor becomes a witness. But it doesn't stop there. Baldoni's side claims something even darker. That Blake Lively threatened to leak personal messages between her and Taylor if Taylor didn't publicly support her during the legal fight. And just like that, the situation stops being about a film and becomes about trust, about loyalty, about manipulation. Blake's team, of course, denies everything. They say it's a distraction, a circus tactic to divert from the harassment claims. But Taylor's camp? They are not amused. Her reps called the subpoena a publicity stunt. Her involvement in the film was purely musical. No production decisions, no executive roles, just a song. Still, the damage might already be done. Sources close to Taylor say she feels used, that this entire situation is deeply upsetting and left her blindsided. Her once ironclad friendship with Blake? Now under pressure. There are whispers that she and Ryan Reynolds, once regulars at Taylor's holiday parties, haven't been spotted with her in months. And what about Travis Kelce, Taylor's boyfriend? Some fans noticed he's been silent. No public defense, no Instagram likes, nothing. A curious absence considering how loud his support usually is. And now the internet's asking, will Taylor testify? Will she take the stand in 2026 when the trial begins? Will she be forced to read private texts out loud, under oath, in front of lawyers, cameras, and the entire world? No one knows. And maybe that's what makes this whole situation so explosive. Because it's not about whether she's guilty or innocent. She's not even being accused of anything. It's about how quickly fame can become collateral in someone else's war. Taylor Swift has spent over a decade building an empire based on trust, storytelling, and emotional honesty. But what happens when that honesty becomes court evidence? When private conversations turn into legal ammunition? And the bigger question, can any friendship survive this kind of pressure? Can any celebrity stay neutral when a storm like this hits? So now we wait. We wait to see what the court says, what Taylor chooses to do, whether this legal drama becomes a footnote or the headline. What would you do if a friend dragged you into their billion-dollar nightmare? Would you stay loyal? Would you speak out? Or would you disappear? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Because if you think this is over, it's not even close.